Most people think AI is inefficient. It's not, but it is as good as your prompts. So once you fix your prompts, everything changes. And let me be very clear, I'm not here to sell a lie. So the fact is that you are not going to get 100K plus dollar salary just by learning prompt engineering. The people getting paid that much already have strong skills besides prompt engineering. They are into marketing, designing, coding, strategy. They are just using AI to multiply what they already know. However, you can earn 2x, 3x, or even more by using prompt engineering smartly with your existing skill set. Let's talk about prompt engineering, not the overhyped version, but the version that actually helps you get better results from AI. And that too, consistently. Prompt engineering is simply the skill of telling AI what you want and doing it in a way that it can't misunderstand. If you can brief a human properly, you can prompt properly. That's it. The problem? Most people are terrible at both. To understand prompt engineering, you need to understand this. AI is extremely knowledgeable, extremely literal, and has zero context unless you give it one. So if your prompt is vague, your output will be vague. Simple, right? And if you are thinking that, but I gave a detailed prompt, then you have to rethink. Was it actually clear or just long? Truth is, if you don't understand what you are asking for, you absolutely can't write a good prompt. Say I ask AI to design something nice. What does that even mean? But if I understand basics like layout, contrast, hierarchy, I can obviously guide better. So the crux is AI does not replace thinking, it just rewards better thinking with speedy outcomes and higher productivity. Prompt engineering is not a shortcut, it's a leverage skill. So here's what most people do. They will just input, write a blog on productivity, and then they're surprised why the output is so boring, generic, and sounding like it was written in 2001. Remember, AI is not creative by default. It is reactive. So you get out what you put in. Try this once. Take the last prompt you wrote. Would you understand it clearly if someone else gave it to you and be able to execute it? Exactly. Here's a simple way to fix that. Think in four parts. One, role. So you need to think who is AI. Means you can say you are a fitness coach. Second, you need to give it a task. So AI should know what should be done. So you can say something like create a beginner workout plan. Third point is you must give it a context. So you need to tell it that who is it for. For example, for someone who sits 8 hours a day on desk, something like that. Fourth part is constraints. So AI must know if there are any limits to what needs to be created. For example, if you want it in simple language, you do not want to include gym equipment, you must let AI know. That's it. You do not need 20 lines, you need full clarity. Let's make this real. So, give me a morning routine is a bad prompt, right? And if you tell AI that you are a productivity coach, create a realistic morning routine for someone who wakes up at 8 a.m., start working at 9:30 a.m., and works for 8 hours a day. Keep it practical and under 60 minutes. Did you see the difference? One is a wish, the other is proper brief. You just made the same AI tool respond differently, didn't you? Let me give you another example. A bad prompt would be Give me a diet plan. What's missing here? You missed who is this for? What's the goal? Weight loss or muscle gain? What's your preference? You're a vegetarian or non-vegetarian? Uh, you might have some medical conditions, so those are not mentioned here. Similarly, the plan should be according to your geography because with geography, our dietary habits obviously change. For example, for an Indian, the diet plan will be different from what it should create for someone who is living in the US, right? So, uh, a better prompt would be create a simple vegetarian plan for weight loss for someone who works uh, a desk job and does not cook much. Keep it affordable and easy to follow. Include only Indian recipes. So, same AI, completely different result. Okay, so I'm wrapping the examples part with this last one. This one is for social media. For example, you say write an Instagram post. But if you instead say write a slightly witty Instagram caption for a photo of me working late at night, tone should be relatable and not very motivational. Keep it under 2 lines or 4 lines. Now you are controlling tone, context, outcome. Now let me tell you about short versus long prompts. So here is where most people get it wrong. They think longer prompts means better results. No, a long messy prompt is still a bad prompt. To be honest, it's not about length at all. It's about clarity. People often write longer prompts hoping AI will figure things out. In fact, I know a few people who make AI expand the prompt before they pass it to AI again and thinking that it will be better, but it won't be, right? Because again, a long, unclear prompt is just a longer, bad prompt. In fact, the some of the best prompts are just 2 to 4 lines long, but extremely precise. So next time, if AI gives you a bad answer, don't blame the tool. You might have to fix the prompt instead. Because once you learn the skill, you will be able to directly control your AI tool properly. And one more thing, don't treat prompting as a one time task. The better or the best results come from iteration. You ask it once, you refine it, you tweak the prompt, you improve the output by giving another prompt. That's how you go from an okay output to something actually very useful. If this helped you think differently, use it to move faster at whatever skill or job you are already good at. Thank you.